Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, coming to you with a message for the collective. Before we get started, let's cleanse the energy of the space and see what message we have. So, Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? So let's see what we get. We'll do a 3-card spread. So your past is Knight of Wands. So we have a Knight charging in. Wands is all about your creativity, your drive, your passion, your sensuality. And you can see they're very determined coming in like a knight to save the day. So let's see, your present is the Star. And star is number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8, prosperity. And you see she's balancing water on both sides, whether water into the water or water onto the earth. She's nourishing everything. She has the stars above her. She's very determined, as you can see. And then we have for the distant future, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is number 4, and that is all about your patience, your planning, your support, your base, all of that. So the Emperor plays a key role with that. So let's see how this all comes together. On the bottom, we also have Temperance, which is all about, again, similar to the Star, balancing, but this time, instead of passing the water from one urn to the other, one pitcher, instead of passing the water to water and water to earth, they're going between 2 goblets. So the balance, and that takes some skill to make sure that the water doesn't fall, but they both have 1 foot planted in the water, 1 foot on the earth. You have the sun instead of the stars. So remember, this is nighttime, this is daytime. So that's really interesting juxtaposition in a lot of red. So this could very well be a passion type of situation. We also have the Magician on the bottom, which is 1, new beginnings, fresh starts. You have the infinity above her head because it's constantly letting you know that you have all the resources, an infinite amount of resources available to you in order to manifest what it is that you want. So you see you have the pentacles, the cups, the swords, the wands, all of that. One hand is raised with a wand, like a magic wand, to the heavens, indicating as above, so below, as her other hand is pointing to the earth. And you see right at the tip of her finger is a lush amount of flowers growing. So what this looks like it's talking about is you manifesting, you having the resources, the creativity, the passion, the drive to create the life that you want, where you'll ultimately be in control at the apex. The emperor is at the very top. Yes, we have the empress, and they would be equal, but the emperor is the one that came down first. So we have that there. So let's go a little deeper and see. So Divine, tell us more about this Knight of Wands in the past. What does that have to do with the collective and manifesting their dream, to be a star, to be well known? Tell us more about this Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. So it's absolutely a lot of creativity. You are using all of your resources like the Magician in order to create the life that you want, to manifest it, doing visualization. And I love to say this to everyone when I'm doing coaching sessions is really visualize what it is that you want to manifest. If it's love, if it's work, if it's just a happy life, live it, feel it, smell it, taste it. Imagine it from the moment you open your eyes in bed to the moment before you close them at night. That's what you want to do. You want to embrace that manifestation to the point where you feel it so real, and then ultimately it will come to pass. So with an ace, ace again is a 1, just like the Magician, 1, new beginning. So you're at the most creative, the top of all of the creativity and passion that you could possibly have. You have in your hand, just like the Magician has the wand, if you could see a little closer, a little white wand in her hand that's magical to help to manifest. So that's what this is telling you, that this passion that you have is coming through quickly. Knights, you see, they're charging ahead, no delay, quickly. And you have all that what you possibly need to create that life. to manifest that life. And I love when these manifestations come through. So remember, this is a collective reading. So if it resonates with you, I'd be happy if you would put something in the comments. So when I go back, I can check. If you have questions, you can do that too. And just let me know how this is resonating with you. Where are you at in your life? Are you someone who's a creative person, like a singer? I had quite a few magician and artist type of readings past few days. But are you someone like that? And I even had an artist, like a painter. Are you a painter? Are you artist? Like, what is it that you're trying to manifest? Well, you're going to be a star. Okay, you're going to be well known, like the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We have the stars on the ground in front of the theater. So think about that. Write it in the comments and let me know. So tell us some more, Divine, about this now present, the star. What can you tell us about how this is working out for the collective, where they are creating such fabulous wealth and life and happiness and joy? What is it that they now need to know in order for a present to be a star? So let's see what we get. Three of Pentacles. So Pentacles is all about your money. Three is about expansion. And you see here, she's a pupil with someone who's more experienced teaching her. And in this case, I just said what an artist. So maybe there's an artist out there. Drop it in there if you are. She's at her sketch pad and drawing the model there. And with this theme, it's really where you're learning, your beginning stages. And Pentacles is your money. It's also your career. So you have that where you're learning it. So you have the passion, you have the drive. And in order to get to be the star, you're going to take on someone who's more of a mentor who can help you to help. And I was going back, I was an art minor in college and I did sculpture. So think of like molding clay. So like this person is molding you and teaching you and showing you. So honing your craft. Okay. Pentacles, just craft, your career, honing your craft so that you can be this mega star and not just one star. It's like one giant star, but there's 8 stars, and 8 is all about abundance, your money. Pentacles, money. Look how it matches up. Fabulous, is it not? Then let's go on to the Emperor. So in the distant future, now is this Emperor going to be the collective that's doing this training? Are they going to get so fabulous they'll be on the level of an Emperor, or is this going to be someone coming in who is an Emperor, taking on that leadership role, organization, logic type of thing? Tell us, Divine, how does the Emperor play in this for the collective? The Fool. So 0. So when you do tarot, it goes from the Fool to the Magician. So you're literally taking that step, that leap of faith, to just walk by faith, not by sight. You see, she's walking along. She even has her headset. You see, she has like her phone in her hand and the music is connected to her ears. Her little dog is there with her. And 0 is all about a clean, fresh slate. So you're taking this step to just go forward without any fear, knowing that the universe has your back, that you are able to take care of that. So you're looking at someone coming in who may very well help you. That going on to this, like you're reaching to the next level, like you're leveling up to where you will connect with someone who is perhaps like they're the head of the studio, like the label rather, someone who's like the emperor, who's at the pinnacle. And they're going to be someone who will help you to continue to grow, to continue with that leap of faith. And then at the bottom, we have the 6 of Swords, which means what? It's all about you moving forward positively. Swords are mental, but this is not something that's like a bad thing. It's showing where you have no worries. It's good. 6 is all about harmony. It's also about loyalty. So you are creating this life where you're able to move forward, continuously move forward, just like the infinity symbol for the magician. You're constantly moving forward and you're able to live the life that you want. You've manifested this fabulous career of creativity and learning and not being someone who's stubborn. You're open to hearing from others so that you can improve yourself, so that you are that star. So that's what your message is for today. You're really moving forward at a quick speed as well. And then remember, with temperance, it's also about balance. So just be sure that as you're learning and you're growing and you're honing your craft and you're making that money, just make sure that you are keeping a balance, because as long as you have that balance, you continue on that path to the sun. See the sun there, you see the sun there, you see like that's the sun. So continue to move forward. So let's take a look at the crystal that will enhance this message for you, collective. And again, drop in the comments, let me know how is it that this is playing out for you. So, divine, what crystal will enhance this message for the collective? Divine, what crystal will enhance this message for the collective? Divine, what crystal will enhance this message for the collective? And we have Unakite, live in the now. And more red, more passion, a lot of red. So a lot of creativity. You're very passionate about it and live in the now. So you're learning. So don't focus so much on taking that, worrying about the future. When you're manifesting, your positive thoughts, your visualization, all of that is creating the future. But you're in the now. So in the now, I like to tell people actively waiting for that life that you want to manifest to come, which means honing your craft, okay? Keeping yourself passionate, believing in yourself and knowing that you have the resources that you need to accomplish things and to stay balanced. So in other words, live in the now. That is your message. So I hope that that resonated with you. If it did, again, drop it in the comments. Let me know. Also, I'd be so thankful if you will subscribe rather to PYJynJoy. Click the notification bell so you get more in your box, knowing that there's a new post, but I do something every day. There's also short little videos that are about giving you just daily motivational tips and such. So look at that, look at the post that also share with you what the day's message is. So there's a lot for you on there, and you can always go to PYJynJoy, PYJynJoy.com and chat with me there. So until we see each other again, love, light, and joy, superstar.